Hello and welcome to the Bold Leadership Story Show, where we talk about experiences shaping exceptional lives. And I don't have anybody to interview today, but that's okay. I'm gonna talk about what I've got going on. There's a lot of stuff I've got happening right now, kind of behind the scenes, and I'm excited about it. I think it's something that for someone at my stage of life is kind of out there. I'm learning about AI. I'm learning about sales and marketing, the latest technologies on how to use that and how to leverage it. Take what I know and build on it and help other people with what comes about with that. And it's pretty fun and it's exciting. There's a lot going on here. So I wanted to just kind of relay this message to, if you're in a position where you're thinking that AI is intimidating or going to take your job or um, you know take things away from you in some way. um, I think you're thinking about it in the wrong way. What I've done is think about it as, how can I use it to help me learn more? How can I use it to help me add value in the world? How can I help it? How can I use it to help me be more useful to other people and be good at the human to human element? AI is good with, of course, knowledge, but humans are good with other things. And business is done, at least today, human to human. Eventually, I understand that AI agents will be doing deals with other AI agents, and they'll get to a point where they're sophisticated and trustworthy enough to transact business for people. Um, and that's starting to happen at lower levels already. So it's coming. I think it's, if you're not used to change, if you're not used to things moving fast, well, I kind of feel sorry for you. My whole career I've chosen to stay on top of fast moving industries, um, in the high tech area with computers and phones and uh, internet and AI. And so it's exciting, but it's sort of like playing whack-a-mole in some regards, because there's so much to know. Um, it's there's so much to know that it's getting actually easier and easier, because all you really need to do, I think, is pick something that you love, find that niche, and then let the internet help you find other people in the world that you can help. Just like Amazon, there's a thing that Amazon used and still uses, that it's called the long tail. And the premise is that when you offer something online through Amazon, they are so far reaching that they'll find people to buy your whatever it is on that you put up on Amazon. Even if there's a market of one or two people in the world, they'll find buyers for that. And that's the long tail. It's just this long reach for to find people out in the world that have an interest in something that very few people have an interest in, but you can actually find them and transact business. And the internet and AI are really good at helping you to find those niches and those long tails. So I encourage you, whatever it is, it really doesn't matter. These AIs coming out now have PhDs in everything you can think of, all the languages, all the sciences, all the disciplines, arts, um, liberal studies, everything, science. They have tremendous amount of knowledge and expertise that, for me, I will never have. And I really don't want to, but I have access to that now. And it's really, at present, very inexpensive. So I think eventually they're gonna tweak up that price points. They're already starting. They're getting shorter and shorter on the windows that you have, full access, and so it's getting more sophisticated, and they're forcing you to become um, more knowledgeable. Um, but at the same time, there's a ton of training out there that you can find. But I think it's important to find your niche because you can't do all of it. So, and you want to have confidence and you want to be able to add value and be useful. So find something you love to do and that you would do without getting paid to do it, and find a market and get paid. That's what you want to do. So that's my message for the day here with the Bold Leadership Stories. We're going to be doing more interviews. I've got some coming up on the schedule um, next few weeks, and one of them is with a gentleman that was on the show a few weeks ago, Dan Johns, and we're going to go into a deep dive on some topic. I'm not sure which, what he wants to do, if he wants to talk about building a culture in a business or if he wants to talk about hiring practices. He's great at both. He's built several businesses. He's a chef, he's an entrepreneur. I'm really looking forward to going on a deep dive with him and learning a lot myself. So, that'll be fun. Um, let's see what else is going on. I've been working on building my. I've got in Claude an orchestrator AI agent, and that agent I've got underneath that agent several other agents. So I've got an inbox and an outbox set up, and so I put a message into the orchestrator's inbox, and I ask it to give me a solution to a question or a problem, and it will go out into the other AI agents that I've got set up there and ask those questions and get those answers and have them do, like, I've got an HR agent, I've got a deep research agent, I've got a sales and marketing agent, I've got a social media agent, and several others that I'm thinking about putting in there. And they'll actually, when I assign them, give them tools and access through the API, they'll be able to start doing things for me, and that's pretty exciting. That's something that for a small business owner, you have access to that. That would help you to get started and get some things going really quickly, finding your markets and finding your ICP, your ideal client profiles, and kind of fine tuning your offer and putting out content, high value content, in a way that attracts your ideal client in. That's all things that are entirely possible now with our AI tools. So, encourage you to go out and try them, play with it, see what you come up with. You can't really screw it up. It's just got to go try things. That's all I've been doing, and I've been learning a lot. And the other part of that, which is to me the most fun, is talking to people about what you learn and helping them along on their journey with what you know. Um, doing some uh, doing some coaching, doing some things like I'm working on helping people with their what I call sales velocity, which is building their sales and marketing engine, aligned sales and marketing engine in a way that brings them in high value contacts, prospects into their pipeline at high value, and then gives them the ability to convert those into clients in a small amount of time as possible. And what we're doing is building that engine and tracking the numbers. So we have key metrics that we're tracking and can actually diagnose when things aren't working right, or when we want to grow more, we know what to do. So it actually makes it a lot of fun. Uh, there's so much more going on, but I think I'm just going to call this one a day, and we'll see next week. I'll try to get an interview, and we'll keep the momentum going here. But just wanted to check in. Hope you're having an awesome day, and we'll talk to you next week at 5:30. See ya.